Hey there viewers and welcome to Moonlighter, a roguelite by Digital Sun that is part dungeon crawler, part store manager. Kind of a more modern take on a similar game from 2010 called Recettear. Recettear? Well, except where in that game it leaned more heavily towards being a shopkeeper, Moonlighter focuses more on the dungeoneering aspect of the game, which hopefully means we won't have to deal with some little girl coming to the shop every single day with nothing but a buck in her pocket trying to haggle us down on an Armageddon blade. And then review bombing is when we tell her no. Sorry, no, I'm not bitter at all. I mean, in Recettear, you're on a bit of a ticking clock, so if you couldn't actually pay off your debt each month, it meant bankruptcy and game over. Really want to return to that game one day. Right, we're Moonlighter, right. Now, thankfully from what I read, there is no time limit in this game. In fact, everything you earn is for profit, which will go towards upgrading your store, your equipment, or the town square itself to unlock other vendors that you can interact with. There's also some DLC to the game called Between Dimensions, which we won't be seeing today. I looked up on the forum, and according to them, according to the devs, the content to that only shows up once you've completed the 5 dungeons, which I very much doubt we'll have time to do today. But that DLC is supposed to add a whole bunch of new content to the late and post-game, including a new dungeon and story. As for where you can get this game, it is available on all major platforms, PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One, as well as iOS as of a couple months ago. But with all that out of the way, let's jump into it and open up our very first authentic deli. No meats, no cheeses, but we do have all the swords that you can eat. New game. Hard is recommended. Interesting. I'm not gonna do the story. I'm not gonna focus on the story. They say hard is recommended, so I guess we'll go for this one. Why they don't label it as easy, medium, and hard, I don't know. Among the stars of the night, there is a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon, a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. Among the settlers, 2 groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter. Long dreaming of opening the mysterious 5th door of the dungeons. Alright, so there are 4 main dungeons and then a 5th that opens once you've beaten the other 4. Got a definite 2D Zelda vibe to it. Got too much stuff to carry. We need to upgrade our legs. We skipped leg day. That's it. Nope, no dodge. Oh, there's the dodge roll. Wait, what did I press for that? L2 is dodge roll. Interesting. Hold on. Is there any way we can switch that out to circle? Please tell me we can dodge roll on circle. Yeah. But we'd be replacing it with pendant shortcut. So yeah, I think that works better. Circle has to be dodge every game. And you can go over gaps. Nice. Big gaps. Wait, hold on. Gotta test. Good. Okay, so you don't necessarily walk off cliffs unless you're walking into them for a good period of time. Good to know. So we're not going to accidentally do that. Oh, well. We died in the tutorial. This is why you don't choose hard mode. So you can dodge through enemies. Ah, starting hammer. Although, wouldn't a blacksmith be more suited to a hammer? No, that's a broom, not a hammer. And there's something as well. You can't attack and move. Your character kind of stops in the middle of his action. So, probably need to plan our attacks out a little bit. And R2 to heal. Okay, got a couple of crafting materials. Oh, and you can't attack diagonally either. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we grab with that. LB to move all. Alright, we'll probably be using that more than anything else. Okay, got it. Wouldn't happen to be able to, like, break chests, can we? No. Thinking like a little Enter the Gungeon style thing, where if you break enough chests, you can get a scrap person. Oh no. Wait, can I not attack those slimes? I don't think I can. No, I can't. They're invulnerable. No. They're throwing us right in the deep end, and we're dead. That was supposed to happen, right? There's no way they expect us to kill monsters that big. Okay. No, for a second that looked like he had a turtle shell on his back. I was going to call him Master Roshi. What a sorry-looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. Grandpa? Grandpa Roshi? Alright, here's our store. Very quaint, very small. Only 4 items we can sell at a time. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. Look at all... Now, did we print this stuff off, or did we write it up? There's no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Old Uncle Pete. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Will, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run the Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. I'm getting old. Risking your life on this 5th door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. I mean, if the actual warriors can't do it, then what do we expect to do as a merchant's kid? Find some artifacts and then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for the crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Of course, I mentioned Zelda. They had to throw in the reference. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Maybe he was Link. Oh my god, I almost called him Zelda. There goes my gaming cred. Now then, get up. I mean, his name does start with a Z. You're wasting light. What if Zelda was a girl? Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of that tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many years ago. Wait, he's not our grandfather? Is he our dad? How old are we? When did he have us? Okay, nothing in the chest. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of 2 things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Supply and demand. Come now, open up the shop and allow the customers in. Yeah, unlike Reciteer, there will be no bargaining with the townsfolk. Now hold it. Well, we only have the 2 items to sell that look identical, and yet one is more expensive than the other. You're just gonna buy it straight out? Sure. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. I actually didn't see the expression. I wasn't looking at that. The item wasn't too expensive for them, and not so cheap that you lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. Who are you, old man? Oh, that, okay. I thought when he said expressions like when he was at the till. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. I mean, we just sold one for 100. Nearly double. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you'll have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. Alright, so Y to open that. Notebook. Okay, crystallized energy right there. Now, how do we actually select it? I mean, I see it's item number 23, but... Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I best head off. You'll pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are even more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far, and use the pendant wisely, boy. I want to look at my notebook again, because I saw the item, but I didn't see how to select it. Go on now, these weary bones of mine must rest. Okay, so if we do this, we go to the notebook, now we can select it. It was item 23. So at $100, people are happy. 170, they're not. So we need to find what that golden smile face is. I'm assuming that it's too cheap. And the question mark is they're not sure whether or not it's a good deal or not. Piece of no, wait. There it is. It would appear the energy surging through a golem crystallizes upon its destruction. Could we harness this power somehow? Alright. And what are these other things? Ah, the 4 different biomes. Golem, forest, desert, and tech. So different items fall in different dungeons. Got it. I sort of always wanted to become a merchant, but I could never find a pendant. Most pendants used today were found when the dungeons were first discovered. Since then, finding a new one has become nearly impossible, and I'm not selling you mine because I need it. Maybe if I find an extra one. Alright. Alright, there's our sword. Just smash the random crates around town. So this is the exit Nope, that's not the exit. Golem Dungeon. Dungeon available to merchants and heroes. Ah, here we go. Here are the other dungeons. Desert Dungeon, only for heroes. Maybe we need a hero's license. Tech Dungeon, no entry. And then Forest Dungeon, available to heroes, not recommended for merchants. So, once we've completed the other 3, then maybe we can go there. There's a proper order to everything. Now that we have a sword, hopefully we can defeat those giant enemies we saw before. Oh, I was kind of hoping for some lore right there. Just smash the books. Breakable wall. We don't have a bomb, so it's not like we can bomb walls. It's not like Isaac or Zelda. Oh yeah. See, before we couldn't even damage them. Ow. So it's gonna get a little annoying that I have to stand in place to attack. Okay. So you have a range. Just attack and move. Stick and move, stick and move. Actually, I should probably deal with you first. Ugh. Yeah, and the 4 directions too. That's bad. Maybe we can get like a bigger weapon like a halberd or a spear that'll allow us to attack in multiple directions. Kind of like Crypt of the Necrodancer. The bigger weapons you get, the more range you have. Which, again, yet another roguelike I need to play someday. Oh, hello. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creatures across the room. Wait, where? My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map diagram. Yeah, whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said old crazy Pete done gone oh, here's Pete. Lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of some sorts. All of them linked to the giant locked door outside the dungeon. The 5th dungeon of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please open the 5th door of Renoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Now, okay, I thought that shine, but I guess not. Big boss gonna kill me. I'm supposed to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuff. Big boss gonna be so upset with little old me. Right, so kill 4 boss dungeons, get the 4 keys, unlock the giant gate. Oh, loot. So 2 is that, 5 is that. Charges, I'm assuming? Once I get 5 full charges, I can use it? Is that what that is? It's a mana charge? That's gotta be what that is. Well, there's nothing left we can do. I think we've explored the entire area. Wait, how do you open the map? I don't think that's actually bound on my PS4 controller. Like, I'm trying to press select and nothing. Let's actually check the options. I think the PS4 controller might be having some issues. Where's map? Page up, page down. Like, what do you consider? Like, that should be select, right? Inventory, change weapon. Yeah, it doesn't even list it on the controller, on the control scheme. Okay. Yeah, it's nowhere here, so... what do they consider select, if not the share button? I don't think I can actually open that yet. Well, maybe they'll allow me to later. Alright, there's our completed screen. Go back to town. We got a pendant now, that's good. Now we can warp back whenever. Oh, so heavy. Oh, the young proprietor of the Moonlighter has returned. I forgot his voice already. You look intact. Finally learned to use the pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where'd you get this? You found old Pete. Dead? See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem Dungeon, and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in. Attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Hint, hint. Nice indeed. Yeah, I've already forgotten the voice I used for him. There's a town square. So kind of yeah, a little bit like Animal Crossing. So there's a town posted board to do various quests. Invest in... Sure, we'll invest in the shop, in the town. Well, we're kind of broke right now. We only got $500 or no, $100. And the cheapest thing is $500. Can we upgrade the shop any? Oh no, that's really expensive. 8,000? Okay, so I guess there's nothing we can do right now. Will, I saw you in the dungeons earlier. Mister, did you bring me anything mysterious? Please don't be the little girl of this game. Oh, Masa, my son, when I find you... Oh, Will, have you seen Masa around by chance? I don't... Tell me what they look like and I'll be on the lookout for them. Maybe they're in the dungeon. Maybe they were the skeleton. Maybe they were the guy chasing Pete. I sort of always wanted to become a merchant, but I can never... Oh, this is this person again. Right. The knight. Well, if he's strong enough to be a knight, why would he want to be a merchant? This is a second choice, career choice. Right, we've already seen that, so I guess just go to bed? We've done all we can for the day? Alright, January 3rd. Don't quite know what that would be. Well, how do we change prices on things? Oh, right, we got a bunch of items too. So what I could do is change that from 170 down to... Let's make it 120. Just to experiment. Maybe that's a good price. A golem core. Oh, I don't know. We'll put that at 100 as well. Everything we're going to experiment with at $100. Rich jelly. Sure, also 100. And iron bars at 100. And if people like those prices, then we'll stick with them. If they like them too much, then I guess we're going up in price. Alright, open up. Let's see what people think of the new wares. I really want to upgrade my store to have more than 4 items, though. That's a little bit too low. Welcome, darkness! Okay, so do you like the core? Okay, so $100 at a core is not a terrible price. Good to know. Now, one thing I'm curious about is, like Reciteer, are there going to be various patrons who prefer certain items? Like, it's interesting that the old woman chose a core. What is she going to be using that for? Okay, so that's a little bit too much. And he definitely doesn't like the iron bar at that price. Alright, so any way I can, like, do this on the fly? I can! I don't have to do it at the beginning of each day. So then let's go down to 110. Because they liked it at 100. And also the iron bars were a little bit too much. So... 60. Just changing the prices a little bit, not too much. There we go, so 110 is a butter zone for that one. So according to Darkness, it can go up to 120 or 140. I guess that depends on the different people. Okay, so you don't like that price either. In which case... 50. Oh, I can actually put some more stuff on the shelf, too. We saw that at 100. Oh, good. The game actually remembers what price you had it at before. And then a stick. I very much doubt the stick's gonna go for much, so... 30. We'll make that cheap. $30 for a root? Nope, still too much. And 50 is too much for that one. Okay. It's all about learning. Yeah, we'll go 10. And 30 for you. Stick goes for $1? Wow. Absolutely not worth it. I shouldn't even be picking that thing up. We'll go iron bar for 30. Nope. That's too much as well. So rich jelly apparently is not that rich. We'll try 10. Sticks for $1. Well, let's see if we can maybe haggle them down to 5. No, we'll do 3. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to take this thing off. Why even carry it? And the teeth stone... 30. Okay, so we sold 1 iron bar. Okay, so there's the arrow that Darkness mentioned. If it's too low, you can get a little bit more for it. Wait, hold on. Does that mean they have to buy all 30 or all 10? Yeah, that might be what that is. So I should only be putting 1 down at a time. No, iron bar. Let's do iron bar. So if we got 30 was too low, let's try 40 on the iron bar. $60 more and we can upgrade the shop at least 1 time. No, not the shop, the town square. Hey, Plakey is in the chat. You've been waiting for this one? So have I. There's so many different roguelikes I've been looking forward to playing. It's all a matter of just like trying to schedule them all, though. Well, we know this sells for 100, so let's put this in there. That way we can afford 1 upgrade in the town. So you do sell all of them at once, so it's better to have just 1 on shelf at a time. Alright, so... Alright, let's do that. Royal jelly's still too much, huh? Alright, 5. Like, next week I'm doing, what is it next week I'm doing on schedule? Game that came out a couple years ago that just had a sale recently. Okay, so 5 is a decent price for the jelly. Sparklight next week. And apparently there's some DLC for this too, so if you manage to actually like the game, there's stuff for late game and post game. There's really not much else I can place that's worth much. Vines? I'm assuming they're probably not worth much either. 5? 10 maybe? And put an entire stack of iron bars, because we know their price. I thought we knew their price at 40. Maybe they're 30. I think 30 was the butter zone. In which case, we'll do that for both of these. Still too high. But we sold one before at 30. Maybe you're just not willing to buy that many. You know what? I'm assuming they want a bulk discount. Fine, we'll do it for 20. I just need quick cash right now. Press RB to put stuff in there quickly. Well, at the very least, we got enough where we can now afford to buy 1 upgrade. In the town square. Vines are 1 to 5, so another item I should probably just be leaving on the ground. Alright, so we can either buy the Vulcan's Forge. Do you feel the dungeons are too hard? Tired of your old weapons? I can solve that if you bring me enough money and materials. A forge to be reckoned with. Or the wooden hat. Is brute force getting you nowhere in the dungeon? Visit the wooden hat to find potions and enchantments for this and that. I think we're going for the forge. We need better weapons and whatnot. It might be the type of person just not willing to spend the 30. Probably. The more accessories I can get, the better. Alright, now thankfully he's actually opened up at night. Aye, you must be Will No, the one who requested my forge. My name's Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place to be. Well, we don't really have... Well, we have this, but we're missing seeds? Broken stones? Can't really afford to upgrade anything, it looks like. But at least we'll know what to look out for. So look for these little seed type things. Alright. Wow. Apparently the potion lady will charge $16,000 just to upgrade weapons. A little bit too much. I mean, we're very hard up for cash right now. We're pushing just for that 500. And I think the first store upgrade was at 8,000. You get metal chest and then a sword? I'm assuming metal chest means bigger backpack? What just happened? Oh, squares are shield. I didn't know we had a shield. I only knew that we grabbed the sword from Grandpa. Or whatever his name is. Apparently not our grandfather. No! Items can fall down the cliff. Good to know. Oh no, what we need is a magnet. If we can get a magnet, we can get stuff to come into us a lot quicker. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Renoka, a small, incredibly charming village just north of the crater. And they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once. But no one will venture together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask, though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now these are questions. No, they're not. That's like Psychology 101. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside, just for some gold and some fame. But no, not I. No, it's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Where did they go? Won't you tell me, Cotton Eye Joe? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and the why. But what about the who? Who inhabits them? You don't recommend using the shield? Yeah, just like any other game, I'm more of a dodger than a shielder. Why dodge? Or why block and reduce damage by a small number when you can dodge out of the way and avoid it all? Same with parrying. Why parry when you can just get out of the way? Oh, they can actually make me drop stuff. Oh. That just slows me down. I thought that was poison. Now, I'm assuming one thing I'm going to want to upgrade is my inventory space. Okay, so now the game's letting me press select. Before, it wasn't. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests hoarding our most basic tools keep vanishing. They're being recycled for future adventurers. Wait a minute, okay. I'm wondering if there might be something in there, all those bubbles. Maybe we can go fishing. Alright, I'm assuming splash damage, so... just hit and move. There is splash damage. Oh my god. I forget how to heal. R2. You're probably the exit, and we haven't fully explored the area, so I'll be back for you. And it seems like these pools are infinite. Like, they don't actually deplete. So the wise thing to do would be, if I find one on a floor, to always go back to it right before I go to the next area. Any point of smashing things? And there's pots. You would think there would be... Okay, there are items in pots. So always heal up before you go. Now we can go to the next floor. Golem Dungeon 2. This is one of the strange devices that the creature dropped when it fled. Why are all the doors closed? This one's rich, actually. Almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device... Oh, a thing to combine weapons. Gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it a mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder, though, where do the treasures dropped in sight go? And am I getting the best deal here? So if I, like the root, for example, if I don't want to carry that back to town, I can just use it here. So the vines and the roots I should probably just instantly sell. Did I pick up... I could have sworn I grabbed more than that in my backpack. Why does my backpack look fairly empty? I feel like I lost some items. Alright, here we go. So if I want to sell, for example, the rich jelly, which we saw didn't really sell for much. We put that there. And we got $1. Oh, no. We'll save the rest of it, though. I do feel like we probably got ripped off. We could have gotten an entire $3 there. Although you figured the time wasted actually trying to sell some of these items, you might be better off just putting them on the mirror. Just for the convenience sake. Oh, I was hoping like you could pick up that sword. Alright. And I'm still looking out for any type of cracked walls, any type of secrets this game may have. Maybe some tinted rocks, perhaps? Anything that might glow? Now, what is this? Oh! I think I know what happened before. This is the chest. I probably accidentally put everything in the chest on the previous floor. That's why I lost items. Ah. Your inventory is not always on the right-hand side. Pay attention to the icons. Right, these guys can make you drop stuff too. Now, where exactly... What did that just do? Oh, that's automatically... if I hold down LT, that's automatically selling everything. Probably don't want to do that either. Wait, what is this? Destroys one artifact curse in the direction shown when placed. Oh, I should probably... Wait. Destroys one artifact curse in the direction shown when placed. So depending on where I put this in my backpack, it might destroy an item. Artifact remains hidden while currently in dungeon. Okay. I thought that might have been a sign I could read. Like, I thought pressing LT was going to heal me, but no, that just sold pretty much everything in my inventory. Wait, hold on. Into the pit you go. Come on, up here. Up here. I'm sure that's what it is, because I can't damage you. No. Maybe I have to block you into the pit. That's it. Okay, so there is a use for shield. It's not completely useless. So what was the button again for healing? RT. Right, I see in the top right, we have one. Could do with being a little bit bigger, because that potion is rather small to see. But I guess now that I know where it's at, it should be easier. Just kind of around here. No, no! I've seen that hentai. I do not need to be slimed. Wait, there's something sparkling. I just saw it. How do we do that? I just saw a sparkle right there. Is that a time-based thing? Did we miss our opportunity? Well, let me kill these guys and go back. Because I'm thinking, you know what, it might be a fishing spot. We probably have to get like a fishing pole, come back, and then whenever we see a sparkle, kind of like Hades, the sparkle represents something we can go fish. Right, don't make the same mistake as last time. Put it in our inventory, not the chest. See if I can see that sparkle again. Yeah, it's sparkling. That's gotta be a fishing spot. Okay. Look for a fishing rod. Although, it's not water, it's a pit. That seems a little odd. Maybe if there were water there, then sure, it would make sense to get a fishing pole. Then again, in Shovel Knight, there's also sparkling things like that too. And it's not always water. No, no, no. Get out of there. Okay, let him attack and then just dodge. Go up there. Come on. I'm waiting for your attack. I don't know how frequently he can attack, and it's scaring me, because I'm very low on health. I might have to escape now. Because there's no other pools, so we can't exactly heal ourselves. Yeah, I think we gotta go. Damn, I hate to leave the dungeon prematurely, but we have to. Now, if I can remember how to do that... Again, it's not LT, because LT is automatically selling everything. Do we have to specifically equip it? This pen allows a merchant to return from dungeon in exchange for gold. It's not mana. It costs us $300 to leave. Oh. So we probably don't want to be spending all of our money either. Because if we enter a dungeon with less than 300, then we have to sell everything in order to afford a teleport out. So that's probably what that was doing. It was selling items so we could afford to leave. Oh, now I get it. Well, that makes sense. I thought it was just automatically selling everything in our inventory. But no, it does that so we can afford to leave. Whoa, how long were we in that dungeon? Well, we probably need to sell stuff before we even can upgrade our sword. Alright, so... change out all the inventory. We like these. These sell for a lot. I'm trying to pick it up. Pick up the stack. There we go. And then, yeah, if we can, just get rid of all the roots. Water sphere, maybe 100? We'll put it at 100. It seems like an item that might be rare. And then fabric. Any way we can, like, automatically sort our items so that they're automatically stacking? Oh, that can only hold 5 at a time. So some stacks are 10, some are 5. Interesting. Okay. And we know these sell for a lot. Then I guess fabric will try at 100? Alright, open up. That should give us enough money to buy the other merchant. The other vendor. Okay, $100 is a good price for that. Hopefully it wasn't too cheap. So he likes it at 110. We can afford 110. Was not paying attention to what Grandma's reaction to was the fabric. Does she like fabric? You can make plenty of things. Oh, that's actually... I probably underpriced that. Whoops. I mean, the fabric was the mysterious item, wasn't it? It was a thing that was like a question mark? Ooh. Maybe we should start off with just selling one at a time, just to find out their prices. Broken sword I doubt goes for 100, but we'll see. Hardened steel. No, we need hardened steel for something. We also needed foundry rest as well. Well, we'll sell one. And then iron bars, just the full stack. I think we needed, I think, was 8,000 to get more selling space. Oh, he thought that the metal bars were a deal. Although we sold them at that price before and I didn't see that reaction. Just keep it stocked up. Constantly refresh the inventory. Whitestone seems like something that'd go for a lot, so we'll try 200 on those. Actually, let's play it safe. Let's only do one at a time. And the rich jelly were crap. But we got plenty of them, so might as well sell them. She can make a nice stew with that jelly. Really? The broken sword was a steal at 100? It's broken, though. You're literally buying broken merchandise. And you thought that was a good deal. Well, it's a good thing I only put one at a time up there. Let's try it at 200. And what is left? The Empowering Crystal? Maybe worth a lot. Let's try 200. Yeah, we don't know the prices to things. Because again, we keep seeing people saying that these items are a steal. Okay, so 200's a little bit too much. We can reduce that down to 150. And you thought those were too much as well. Also, 150. Hardened steel, 200. And then whatever we don't sell, we can probably use as upgrade material for our weapons. Because I'd have to imagine hardened steel is used for a lot. Oh, he thinks that's a steal. Everyone's gonna be coming to our town. Or our shop. The authentic Deli is gonna be popping off. Five-star reviews from everyone. Teeth stone were crap, weren't they? No, they sold for 30 last time, so it's not terrible. I mean, we've almost sold out of everything. We're finding decent prices on items. Right, we need to go up in price on the iron bars. Come on, you know you want it. Nope. And foundry rests. Let's try 120. I mean, not everyone has to be interested. We might be able to find, like, the right person for every item. Just gotta wait for him to appear. I think that's the end of them. Saver. No, there's last-minute shoppers. Sir, we're closing. 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock. We can't stay open for... Fine. Just don't ask us to fire up the grill again. We just cleaned it. No, 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock. We just kicked him out. Okay. Decent bit of profit, 5 grand. Then I guess just take everything back. Alright, so... Can't remember, was it 4 or 8K for the first shop upgrade? 8K. However... we could do this. We could buy a cheap sell box that would add our inventory +1. The Iron Cash Register. Useful cash register will entice customers to add an extra 10% tip. Oh, this is what Darkness was talking about. That chest. Did I watch the Oculus presentation earlier today? Missed out on that. A comfortable new bed that will grant adventurers extra health. We could afford that. Or extra space for your items, a small chest. No, that might be what he was talking about, but I think I might prefer the cash register. An extra 10%. For some of these items? If I'm selling, like, things in bulk, that'll add up. And the earlier I get it, the better. You know what? Screw it, we're buying this. New cash register. And because we have the money, sure, we'll add a new villager to town, the Wooden Hat. I'm not really big in the VR, so did not catch that. I didn't even know there was a VR presentation. Maybe in a few years when VR prices go down. Like, my computer couldn't even handle VR. Huh? Huh. She's too busy in her book. Must be an enticing read. Oh, a customer. My apologies, it's just... This book, it's so good. Okay, yes, I'm Eris, Weaver, and Potion Master. Come to the Wooden Hat when you need a potion or enchantment. Now, step aside, I want to finish my book. What do you want crafted today? So there's potions. Oh! We don't get... I thought every time we went down to the dungeon we'd actually get these back. Oh no! Wait, what's the difference? These look like the exact same thing. Restores 40 health. Oh, one is the difference between either paying 380 or 118 plus items. Got it. So we have choices. If we're low on the resources, we can just pay the cash. But yeah, I thought we were going to get like 2 or 3 potions every time we went down the dungeon. I didn't know that they depleted. That they were an expendable resource. If had I known that, I probably wouldn't have done that. Okay. Well, what about enchantments? Well, aside from the sword and shield, it's 1 grand plus 3 crystals. Or we could upgrade the broom, yeah. I wonder if there's any point to doing that. Oh, it's a spear. Okay. So if we can get another 2 crystals, we can upgrade our sword and shield to 27 damage. I guess we just dive down into the dungeon without any potions at all. Oh, this isn't good. I really thought they would replenish.